EverDusk is home to many mysteries beyond mortal comprehension, and we here at the School of Thought have dedicated ourselves to finding answers for the impossible. Why are we here? What are doppels? What is inside a ring-bearer's ring? Why has death abandoned us? Though perhaps one of the most profound and still debated pieces brought to our school, of which shall be discussed in this log, is what's the Book of Origin? This question, in of itself, is flawed. The Book of Origin, as already known, is the oldest book founded in EverDusk. Its origin is ironically unknown, and even the exact date cannot be discerned, as it is only established to have been written during Tien. Within our own records, both provided to us via the school archives and Church of Life, the only known time period has been AD. Even in the book's additional material, Origin, Book of Fables and Poems, there is no mention of AD, only Tien. But perhaps the greater question that the Book of Origin poses is who wrote it. My fellow researchers and I have been stumped by this question, similar to many before us, as the only source of information we have pertaining to its author has been via the single initial marked on the first page. A. There are 3 accepted beliefs in regards to who this author could have been. The first, funnily enough, would be that it quite literally stands for author. If the Book of Origin is in reference to the founding of our beloved Far Beyond, then it could be put on fair grounds to say that the author would simply be the first author, lacking a name, shape, and existence beyond the surface level, founding a definition. Though this belief isn't believed by many researchers, it is fairly common to be believed among many youth before they eventually outgrow it and modify their beliefs down the road. My daughter is currently an avid fan of this theory and has been presenting me with well-constructed reasonings behind why it must be true. My husband and I have been... Sorry. The second theory would be that the A is in reference to the first mortal to have been gifted greater thinking. A marks the first letter of the common alphabet, so it could be within reason to say that their name marked the first existence of language. Or better yet, A was the first letter of their name, of which has now been lost to time, and all they shall ever be known as is their initial, known yet forgotten. The third theory is perhaps the most debated, though lies upon the greatest material to support it. The Book of Origin was written by the All-Seer. Origin is a detailed founding of our realm, furthermore detailing creatures both above and below us as notating their significance. The book, more or less, is written as a scientific report greatly contrasting religious quality, many of the churches even going as far as to describe it as journal entries. The book is also noted as having an unreliable narrator, which by comparison to other religious texts is very unusual, borderline unheard of. Although little is known in regards to the All-Seer, it is established that they hold the ability to simply know. To what extent? Well, that's currently up for debate. It is unknown what this entails, be it common or forbidden knowledge, but knowledge nonetheless. Likewise, the Book of Origin, if nothing else, can be described as an instruction manual, detailing knowledge to be departed upon awaiting minds. Further still, the All-Seer would be one of the greater beings during that period, theoretically, with the ability to put this knowledge into text. However, unfortunately, there is a large hole in this theory I have yet to acknowledge, despite its seemingly flawless reasoning. That being, there is no known evidence of the All-Seer existing, if at all, which makes this research paradoxical. It is impossible to research without a base, and though we believe the Book of Origin is the foundation, it is only the bones. It is my belief and standing that if we were to research the existence of the All-Seer, then we would finally have our foundation and answers we have been searching for in regard to the Book of Origin and the Greater Canon. Sorry. It got away from me again. I think we should take a break. We can continue this tomorrow. I need to pick up a gift I got for my husband. His birthday is coming up, and I don't think he remembered again. I just feel like the answer is right there. Well, I'll put a tack in it for now. I have an interview with someone tomorrow claiming to have information. Another false lead, I think. But the department is being insistent, and I might as well, right? Nothing to lose. I think they said he has a daughter though, so at least we have something in common. Anyways, Professor Aliénor Clément, logging off till next time.